Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Alan, and I'm from the United States, specifically from New York. And welcome to my channel, Brazi Dicas. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you some more vocabulary and expressions that are used in the 2022 Disney Plus series Moon Knight. I will be talking about the last 3 episodes, so this video does contain spoilers. So today, let's learn English through TV series Moon Knight Part 2. Episode 4 starts with Layla and Steven finding the tomb of Ammit. When Layla says that her father would have loved to be there, Steven responds with, "Big history buff, is he?" If you're a history buff, it means you're very interested in history and know a lot about it. In English, the word buff can actually be used with any subject you're knowledgeable about. Some other examples include being a computer buff, a movie buff, or a wine buff. As they're exploring the tomb, Steven finds some mysterious objects, including a canopic jar. A canopic jar is a type of stone or clay container that ancient Egyptians used to preserve the organs during the mummification process. When Layla is being chased by a monster, Steven pushes a table that falls on top of it. Surprised, he says, "I squished it." To squish means to squeeze or crush something, usually something soft. As Steven and Mark continue exploring the tomb, they enter a room full of different objects. Steven says, "Look at all these relics." A relic is something left behind from the past, usually something with sentimental, religious, or historical significance. It's very similar to an artifact. Harrow and his men eventually catch up to Mark and Layla in the tomb. As Mark starts to attack them, he is shot by Harrow. He then wakes up in a psychiatric hospital. Layla comes over and tells Mark that she changed the movie they were watching. She then asks, "Did I startle you?" If you startle someone, it means you suddenly surprise or alarm them. When Mark is taken to talk to Harrow in his office, he tells him, "But remember, you're only sedated because of your own behavior, and the effects will wear off soon." To sedate means to cause someone to be very calm or to go to sleep by giving them a drug. And if something wears off, it means it gradually stops or disappears. Mark is able to escape and finds Steven, who is trapped in a sarcophagus. He frees him, and the episode ends with both of them being greeted by a talking hippopotamus. The hippopotamus turns out to be Taweret, the goddess of women and children. She tells Mark and Steven that they are in the realm of the Duat, or the Egyptian underworld. A realm is any area or dimension of existence, and in religion and mythology, the underworld is the land of the dead. Steven recognizes Taweret and says that she's there to guide them to the afterlife. The afterlife is a place where people's souls go after they die. In many cultures, this could be heaven or hell. When Mark thinks he's still in the psychiatric hospital and tries to leave, it is shown that they are sailing on a ship through a desert. Taweret tells Mark and Steven that if their hearts are balanced, they will spend an eternity in paradise. She then says, "Without balanced scales, the Duat will eventually claim your soul." To claim something means to take possession or ownership of it. When Mark says that they could take the boat from Taweret and escape, Steven responds with, "Or we can do what she says and help each other uncover whatever it is that we're hiding apparently." To uncover means to reveal information about something or to discover something secret. As Mark is revisiting his memories, we see the moment that Khonshu saved his life and turned him into Moon Knight. He tells Mark, "You are a worthy candidate to serve me during this time." If someone is worthy, it means they have great value and are deserving of approval or recognition. One of Mark's other memories reveals that his younger brother died when they were kids and that his mother blamed him for it. When Steven discovers that he was based on a character from one of Mark's favorite movies, he says, "You made me up." If you make something up, it means you create or invent it. When Mark and Steven are unable to balance the scales, the souls of Duat start to attack them. Steven saves Mark from one of them, but falls off the ship, becoming frozen in the sand. In the final episode, Harrow releases the goddess Ammit, and she decides to make him her new avatar. At the same time, Layla is able to free Khonshu. He offers to make her his avatar, but she declines. When Khonshu tries to stop Ammit, she tells him that he's jealous of Harrow's loyalty. Khonshu then responds with, "Loyalty at what cost? An empty world for your disciples to inherit?" A disciple is a follower of an important person, usually of a teacher, philosopher, or religious leader. And to inherit means to receive something left behind by a predecessor, often something of value. In the underworld, Mark goes back to save Steven, and they both escape and are brought back to life. Khonshu heals their body and restores their powers. When Layla agrees to be Taweret's temporary avatar in order to stop Ammit, she tells Layla, "Your father is going to be over the moon when he hears." If you're over the moon, it means you're extremely happy or excited about something. When Ammit and Khonshu are fighting, Ammit tells him that they want the same thing for the world. Khonshu then says, "I only punish those who have chosen evil." To punish means to discipline or penalize someone who has done something wrong. As Harrow is about to drain Mark and Steven's power, they suddenly wake up with Harrow and his men defeated. When Layla asks what just happened, Mark says, "I blacked out." To black out means to lose consciousness for a short period of time. Back in the pyramid, Layla says, "The power of this room will help us bind Ammit to Harrow's body." To bind something means to tie or restrain it to something else. After a spell is used to trap Ammit inside of Harrow, Khonshu says that neither of them can live. However, Mark refuses to kill them, and Khonshu releases both Mark and Steven from their service as his avatars. So guys, I hope you were able to learn some new vocabulary and expressions that are used in the Marvel series Moon Knight. If you enjoyed this video, or learned something new, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. Until next time, and thanks for watching.